So ladies and gentlemen, on Mind Matters this week, and we are here in the University of Nairobi just to get to know about what the students are going through. And on matters unemployment, this is something that the country is already fighting. Many youth are jobless, and so just getting to know exactly what is the situation in campuses. Are the students employed? Are they unemployed? And what is the exact feeling? So join us in this conversation today just to get to know exactly what is the situation in the campuses. And with me here is one of the students in the University of Nairobi joining us live so that she can be able to explain to us exactly what is going on and the state that she is in. She will tell us her name and if she's employed or not. And then from there, we'll be in a good position to continue. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much. My name is Dorina. I'm a student in the University of Nairobi. At the time being, I'm a fourth-year student. To tell you the truth, I'm not really employed. I have to depend on my parents' money to cater for my needs here at school. But in a world we are living right now, it has proven to be really difficult for us to keep in with the money that our parents have to send from home. So for us to survive here in campus, we have to look for some jobs outside here, maybe hustle sometimes. So basically that's what I'm doing right now in order to survive. So I'm not really employed right now, but I'm hoping for employment in the future.
Thank you so much, Dorina. And maybe looking at the situation on the ground, do you think that when you get to finish campus immediately, there'll be like a chance for you to get employed immediately? Are you afraid that it might take you longer for you to get to be employed?
Oh, that's something else. To tell you the truth, I'm really in fear of unemployment. You see many graduates around our country have really told us, have really come out here crying of the situation outside our country. Many people lack jobs after a whole year, after 4 years of studying, yet outside there we have promised of many jobs, yet there are no jobs. So it's really a fear that I have as a student.
Thank you so much, Dorina. And looking at the situation in schools, we are doing a research and there's increment from the security department, there's increment in crime rates in the universities, especially to those people living around hostels and the university residential places. Do you think the issues of unemployment could be the reason why more students would opt to get into crime?
Yes. For me, you see, as I said earlier, our parents are also desperately working without payment sometimes. So many students here are really struggling. For us to maintain ourselves in school, definitely we have to rise, we have to come up with ways to get this money that we need to keep us in school. So some of the ways many students will opt for, maybe the crime, stealing from others, gadgets, and then selling them to get money. So yeah, basically. Yes.
And maybe just to ask you, Dorina, are you aware, now that you mentioned you are unemployed, are you aware that there are opportunities that the school has given out to people like you? There's an opportunity like work study. You could also get yourselves into other opportunities like transcriptions. You could actually get yourselves into maybe working in the tuck shop. Are you aware of all these opportunities, or are they or do you think that the students are not aware of such kind of opportunities that are availed to students?
I believe what we are as students need to have right now is some professional connections. This will really help us to grow. This really helps us to have this employment that we really seek for. But around school, yes, I am aware that we have these work-study sessions for students who might need to keep themselves in school with the money that they get from this work-study. But I don't really think that the students are really aware, are really much informed about their work study in school. So I think there will be need for a mobilization maybe for this work study for the needy student. This will really help a lot.
All right, thank you so much, Doreen, for being willing to share with us the exact situation in the universities and just how things are concerning unemployment. This is something that is not just in campuses, but it is out there in the country. There's an issue of so many young people feeling that there are no opportunities for them. And maybe just your last word to someone who could be there and they are not employed and they could be feeling like they would want to get themselves into something. So perhaps what would you tell them, even as we end this conversation? What would be your words to that young person within campus and they do not have something to do? What exactly would you say?
To that student out there without employment and who really feels that I really need employment for me to be here in school, for me to stay here in school, one word for you is visit. I've gotten help from the Dean's office. This is a very helpful office that really helps students around school get some work study, get some money, get something that they can really work on right now in campus, and it really helps. So visit the Dean's office and you'll get some really good help from there.
All right, thank you so much. That has been our conversation. My name is George Kamau, and I have been your host on this wonderful interview on Mind Matters, just getting to know the exact state of the mind of students pertaining the issue of unemployment now that they are not employed, just the exact feeling. Thank you so much. Till next time, see you and keep intact.